Welcome to Tech Talk, your tech survey program. And on this program, we give you technology news, innovators, world leaders, and also expertise. And today, we in Korobra, phase 1, where we get to talk to innovators, the guys who are behind the inventions that we're about to discover today. They have their own innovation hub that they have. Let's get to talk to the gentleman behind the whole situation. But before we do that, let's take a look at history and trivia. In our fast-paced world, technology is constantly evolving, leaving behind a mountain of electronic wastes. But amidst this digital debris lies a treasure trove of potential. Across the internet, one can find several videos on how to recycle electronic waste into useful day-to-day items, as well as pretty interesting inventions. For example, the inventor managed to create a unique robot from different types of e-waste, which would have been harmful to the environment and people if discarded the wrong way. In the Western world, private companies have set up a recycling plant to recycle e-waste into several productions and metals, including gold. Yes, you've heard me correctly. Electronic waste contains some bit of gold, which can be extracted, and when it's all added up, one will be smiling all the way to the bank. Besides that, some people repurpose old electronic items and other materials to create some interesting art. Although there's still a lot to be done when it comes to recycling and reprocessing. In Africa, several young people are embracing the concept of using it to create some unique concept that can be useful to the society in future. This is exactly what is being done by the ghetto youth of Cobra at their own ghetto invention hub. Join us after this break as we explore more on this, only on Tech Talk. So guys, as we said before, today we're going to talk to the guys behind the inventions that we're going to discover today. And right here in front of me is the team of S.E.T.M.A.Y who are going to show us all their projects individually. So let's get inside and get a chit chat and see what's happening and what they have for us today. Guys, show me the way. Let's go. This innovation hub located in Cobra, Harare is called S.E.T.M.A.Y, an acronym standing for Science, Engineering, Technology, Entrepreneurship, Arts for Youth. An interesting way for the youth to engage in innovation and creativity. So right now I'm seated with Eusebio Tinashe Nyahada and one of his friends who's going to describe what's happening here on the table with one of their systems that they're gonna give us further information on how it operates or how it works. So we start off with the gentleman to my right and he gives us what's happening on the table right there. Please, chimbotitsa nangurem kumonguti chichirukitika pa ne ma fence akangoungana pa table ne ka body. What's happening there?
This system yatakagadzira inonzi power conversation system. Saka chatakaigadzirira ndechekuti takaona kuti almost kwese kwatinofamba kana kuti pese patinenge tiri tinoona kuti vanhu vane mafence anenge ari electricity. Saka zvavanenge vaine mafence anenge ari electricity, mafence avo anonge achigara ari on. Saka isusu tauya nesystem iyi kuti asagare ari on, anoita on kana munhu achingaita sei, kana munhu achinga apinda kana kuti munhu achinga achida kuba. Ndo system yatakauya nayo. Saka mafence aya anoti kana iwe ukapinda, handiti pane light riripo, sensor light riripo, iroro harigoni kuonekwa nemunhu ari kunze nekuti riri mukati rakavharwa futi nejurawo nefence, handiti. Saka paanopinda light iroro rinobva raita on. Paanonga akuda kubuda anoona kugwinwa futi nekuda kwefence.
Okay. Saka light iri rinosignala vanhu vari mumbere kuti rabaka pane munhu apinda kana kuti rinongotrigger fence chete.
Yeah, light iri also rinoita kuti isusu takarara mumba kana pari pamba rikabaka, handiti zvinoita kuti isusu titarise kunze toona kuti light iri rabaka why, handiti. Then kana taona kuti light iri rabaka rinotrigger futi kufenzi futi. Then munhu achakwanisi kuita sei, munhu achakwanisi kutopfurira mberi nekuita sei, nekuba. Akuda kuti sei, akuda kutsvaga way yekuti iye atize kana kuti abude.
So chinenge chatriggisa light chii chinoita kuti detect kuti papfura munhu, what happened, something passed through.
Chinotriggisa light kupinda kwaanenge aita nekuti paanopinda anditi mafensi yedu inenge iri off anditi saka paanopinda inobva yaita on, yobva yatanga kushanda. Ndopanobaka chi, ndopanobaka light. It's like a sensor light kuti kuti pakangopinda any movement anditi robva raita sei, robva ratanga kubaka.
Thank you very much. So I'm going to menda kuna Tinashe aite further expandulate on some of the information and details that our system right there, and we got to pane to my infrared, what do you call it, those little lights that point out.
This one uses a laser system. A laser diode is the one that is used. A motion sensor, an LDR light sensor, breadboards, DC batteries, mainly 3.7 volts batteries. Those are the ones that are used on our system.
Okay. So how does it operate? Further explain the whole system and how it works, and how it's triggered.
So this system, my friends and I of S.E.T.M.A.Y, we designed it after we saw this problem that most of the time people are keeping their electric fences on during the whole day, whereby if someone comes and hears the sound, he can be able to cut it when he wants to enter inside my premise. So if you don't know what's going on, you come and study the fence and you see it off most of the time. So which gives you confidence of coming within my premise. So later on, when you come, what can I say? By my gate, when you come by my gate, I've got a laser diode with an LDR sense. So whereby when you pass through my gate, it activates, it's either alarm or my electric fence. Yeah.
Okay. I don't mean to choke you down there. Don't you say, what is a laser diode? For the benefit of everybody who's at home right now, because most of the people that we're talking to are the people at home. What is a laser diode? How does it work?
Okay. A laser diode it's part of our diodes, which is light emitting diodes. But this one, it's a special type, a laser. It emits light that cannot be easily visible to our eyes.
Okay.
If you try to look at it, you can't be able to see it. Yeah.
Right.
But on our system, if someone looks by the LDR sensor, he can be able to see a small red flash, but he cannot be able to know where it is coming from. Yeah, where it is being emitted from. Yeah. It's quite hard to detect a laser.
System
Yeah.
Alright, that's beautiful. Saka, we want you to give us a further detailed explanation on what's all that on the board, pointing out to how does it work, how is it operating, apart from only the system being engaged with the laser diode and everything.
Yeah. So over here, starting at the bottom of our system, this one, it's a 3.7 volts battery, but it is connected in parallel, which is increasing our current in the system. This one is called a breadboard. It is used to connect many different kinds of electronic components, especially when you don't have a soldering gun. So mainly for prototyping, when you want to test if your system works, this is a breadboard that is used for making the connections. Yeah, and over here we have our relay module. This is a 2-channel relay module that takes in the signal from the sensors and it turns on or off other kinds of things. Over here, these are also two 3.7 volts batteries that were connected in parallel in order to aid our current. This one is our high voltage transformer from a taser. That's the one that we use. This is our motion sensor. This one is our LDR light sensor. This one is our LDR module. This one is our laser emitter. And for our project again, we are going to use a one in form of alarm. So this project, we used different kinds of things that are thrown away usually. Just like the material, these boards, most of the people by our industries, our own industries, they usually throw these boards away because they are too small and they can't create something with it. Whereby people end up burning up these boards, which is causing air pollution.
For wires, the team also used discarded wires to add to their inventions, a creative way of recycling and reprocessing. Join us after this break as we explore more from the youths of S.E.T.M.A.Y in Cobra. So I'm here seated with my two brothers, Valentine Cherekete and Kutakoshe Mawadzi. These guys are the top inventors of our phone security system. Where I say it's top because it's all about the mobile device security now, and you know how I am about my mobile. But anyways, let me ask my brothers and how it is that they came about with this invention. What made you want to create such an invention?
Okay, so when I was at school, right, we only had one phone in our household, and one night a thief came on the window. He stole the phone, and then we couldn't see the phone. And as a result, despite not being able to speak with many other people like family members, relatives, and even teachers, I also suffered because I couldn't write colors because the phone was stolen, and it was the only phone chosen in the household. We couldn't even afford buying a new phone. So as a result, I was only having this motivation to try and discover this, to make the same device, invent the same device, because I wasn't the only person who got the report, who went to the police reporting about a phone theft. I also saw a couple of my friends, family members, and everyone else can testify on this issue that nowadays thieves are now using nets on their window to take your phone. So this device, we just made it as an attempt to eradicate the effects of phone theft, to try and stop the thieves from stealing phones.
Okay, so can you just explain us a little bit how the device works?
Okay, so the device is using sensors, mostly proximity sensors. So as a result, when we place a phone on top of the device, right, we are going to know that it's maybe 5 meters, maybe 2 meters from the sensor to where the phone is. So when a thief comes and he tries to take the phone off the device, he is going to displace the phone more distance from the sensor. So if we have set the sensor to maybe a sensitivity of 6 centimeters and the device was 3 centimeters on the device, by trying to raise the phone off the device, he's going to move that 3 centimeters to more than 6 centimeters. As a result, the sensor is going to ring off the alarm, and it's going to awake the person, because we install alarms at the head of the person, on the head of the bed, and we also have another alarm which is on the device itself. So you choose, it's the person whom we are going to install for, who are going to choose what they want. If they want us to install lights or even to install other security measures, we can do that using the initial device.
I wish these guys had been there early on when I lost my Lumia. It was expensive by that time and it was quite big. But anyways, the case is different. Let's go to my brother here, and we want to know, how does the whole device work and where exactly? Do you put it in your pocket? Do you put it on the floor? Is it working when you're charging your phone? How does it work?
A device unoanzorisa po ningochida uzoitira, for example unenge wabva basa, for example unenge wanetaga ofuchina unasvika ovharara uye saka the best way kuti ungoisa foni yako pachaja, ibva tangochaja saka mbavha painongouya ichibvisa foni ipapo yonokwanisa kuzvinzwa chiposi panenge pane alarm.
Okay.
Saka unotongoisa paunenge uchida, position yaunenge uchida.
Saka mostly device ini challenge kuti andikwanisa kufamba nayo anywhere that I want to go, guy.
Yeah, so far any challenge but ndinotya tiri kuweka on kuti tisolve.
So it's a home based device. Kuti ndoisa pasite ndakarara zvangu nongoibayira, then I start using it, ende mbavha ikauya mawanatanga yotenga kurira. Mukutesta makamboita device yenyu, how loud is it?
zvinodependa netype yealarm yatinenge taisa kuti yakamira sei. Iyi inenge ingoriwo kasimbu kengodemonstrator unless kana uchizoda unokwanisa kuisa chimasalarm mahomba aya yekuti unokwanisa kuzvinzwa. Zvinodependa kuti unenge uchida kuti irire zvakata sei.
So I notice you guys are mentioning a lot of good qualities of the device system and everything, but ndakubvunza ngoziyambanga dziri skewed. Ko munhu akasimudza phone nedevice zvese, what will happen?
Okay, so that is on the modifications of the device, that we can install the device for you in an exact place, and we could also make it mobile for you. For example, maybe you want to shift position in your household, or even go with it kumsangano church, or you want to go with it maybe for a camp. So you can go with it, but then in those cases mostly you won't be able to install it, because if you went for a camping site, then you can't put it maybe on a fixed position since you will be in a forest. But if it's in the home, we can really fix it onto one position, and the thief won't be able to take it off that place.
Okay, so guys, let's get a further demonstration on how the device actually truly works without speaking much of it and not seeing it. Don't know the device and not saying what it looks like. So your phones can be safe as well from theft all around the world. So let's get to it.
This is component A. This is a wood frame, and this is component B. This is a phone for testing. This is an alarm, and this is our sensor. This is our alarm, small alarm. These are our connecting cables. Okay, so this is how this works. You take, the thief comes on the window, right? And then he tries to steal this phone. So as a result, you try to displace it certain distance. And the moment which he tries to do that, the alarm, the proximity sensor will detect the proximity of this phone from the mouth of the sender. So as a result, by trying to do this, so the thief, this alarm is going to awaken the waker, and the thief may panic and try to run away. And then the rest of the security measures, they are taken after that. And this works with different phones. You can change this phone. You can put this phone. You can change this phone to this phone. If the thief comes and tries to take this phone, you can change. You can put also this phone. When the thief comes and tries to take this phone, and then now we can install a big alarm besides the bed of the owner of this phone, and let's do that. Okay, so now we have installed a battery. This is the battery. We have also installed a big alarm. This is the alarm which the person, our client, is going to be putting like kumberi kwebed yawo, right? We are going to be installing this alarm on the front of the bed. Saka now munhu pano we are like trying to steal this phone. This alarm is going to definitely awake the person. So now we can do the demonstration. Can you take the phone? So you see, this is a very loud noise, and it's definitely going to awake the person. So as a result, you are not going to be complaining any longer about getting your phone stolen through the window due to this project.
I must say, these guys have certainly what it takes to be inventors. Let's hope that they keep on designing these prototypes until one day they will be able to monetize them for public use. We continue with the inventions at S.E.T.M.A.Y in the next episode, as there is still more to explore. Until then, it's bye for now.